So last month, my group of friends and I decided we were in desperate need of a digital detox and some mindful silence. You know, that classic city dweller idea where you pay a lot of money to sit in a cabin and just not talk. We rented a little cottage, packed way too many snacks for people supposedly listening to our bodies, and swore on a stack of yoga mats that no one would speak for the entire weekend. What could go wrong, right? Well, apparently a lot, because by hour 4, people were already resorting to elaborate eyebrow wiggles to communicate snack preferences. By Saturday afternoon, the silence was less spiritual cleansing and more competitive charades. It started when my friend Jess attempted to ask if anyone wanted tea by miming a kettle, which, for some reason, everyone interpreted as her warning us about an incoming snake. This led to a full-blown pantomime of snake wrangling, complete with someone fashioning a lasso from a hoodie drawstring. I tried to intervene, but my attempted calm down looked more like interpretive jazz hands, which only escalated things. Soon, the retreat had devolved into what can only be described as a miming battle royale. People were diving behind couches pretending to dodge invisible objects, miming all sorts of emergencies, and trying to one-up each other with increasingly ridiculous gestures. At one point, my friend Dan got so into it that he started charading firefighter, which everyone naturally misread as I need a fire extinguisher, so now we had half the group miming flames and the other half miming buckets of water. I was just sitting there, eating chips, silently, wondering how this had all gone so wrong. The real climax came when Jess suddenly started clutching her chest and waving her hands frantically. We all froze, unsure if she was still playing or actually in trouble. Finally, she collapsed onto the floor, dramatically motioning an invisible siren on her head. That's when Dan, dead serious, leapt up and mimed dialing 911, only for Jess to break character, sit up, and hold up a bag of chips bearing the word ambulance on the label. Turns out, she was just trying to ask for the last bag of salty snacks. So, our silent retreat wasn't exactly a spiritual journey, but at least we learned that if you're ever in trouble, you'd better hope your friends are better at calling for help than charades. Otherwise, you might just end up with a bag of chips and a really confused paramedic.